Friends, congratulations, you did it. We can't wait to celebrate with you, but we compiled this brief video to let you know what you need to know in advance of graduation that's coming up. So first, when is it? It is this Sunday. The ceremony starts at 9 o'clock a.m., but you must arrive by 8 a.m. for check-in and for lineup. Now, I know that some of your friends and families can't attend. Not to worry, it's going to be live streamed. And commencement is offered at 9 a.m. for a reason. That's the time that's best for students from around the world. So please let your family and friends know about this website. It's right on our commencement home pages, and they'll be able to access a live screen of the recording and won't miss a thing. So, where will you be? You will be at the Track and Tennis Center, which is located at 100 Ashford Street. It is kind of close by to the Gannis Arena. You can walk back behind towards the river and you'll find it. Now, what time do you need to arrive, friends? You need to be there at 8 a.m. Look at, I put it on here in so many different ways. 8 a.m. is your start time. You have to be there because you have to check in. And what happens if you arrive late? Look at this guy. He missed the train. He didn't get there on time and he's out of luck. So will you. So you really have to arrive on time so that you can check in and do the procedures so we can get you into the lineup appropriately. Now, first, what do you need to wear? Notice you must have BU Law approved regalia to participate. So if you found a great deal on Amazon, it's not good enough. You're not allowed to wear it. You have to wear BU regalia. This is available at Barnes and Noble. At this point, we've had multiple communications. I'm sure you all have it, but if anyone has a problem, please let us know immediately because you can't participate unless you look like these very handsome and awesome graduates. All right. Now, what should you bring to the arena? This woman looks amazing. She's got a big purse that's stylish. She's got a great coat. She's got shopping bags. She's not graduating from law school. You are. Students can't bring any of this stuff into the arena, into the track and field tennis center in order for you to receive the degree at commencement. So you're supposed to look like these people. Notice no bags, no purses, no big paraphernalia because you can't leave anything in the staging area. In the staging area, everything is going to be shut down. The staging area becomes the postgraduate commencement space. So don't bring anything into the staging area that you can't fit underneath your gown so that you could use it to walk through the academic procession. Please note the staging area is also only for graduates. So leave family members, friends, even children, sadly, all of those should be taken care of kind of outside the staging area. This is only for graduates. It's busy and we need to get you ready to commence in for the ceremony. So what are you going to do when you arrive and check in? We're going to have different stanchions. They will have your last name, the first letter of your last name identified. So you'll just go to your corresponding program and station, and then it's busy for us at check-in. So if you could do us a solid and let us know how to spell your last name, then we'll be able to quickly get you what you need. Now, what do you need? You need this card. Friends, this is the most important thing in your life on graduation day because you're going to use this card to give to the speaker when you arrive to the stage. And that's how we know what your name is and how your name gets announced. So your card is incredibly important. Once you get it, you need to hold on to it the whole time until you give it to the speaker when you come up on the stage. Notice that the card itself is going to have your name as it's written, and then it also may have a phonetic pronunciation. BU Law takes great pride in really trying to get your names right. And so the speaker will have made notes on the bottom of the card as to the phonetic pronunciation of your name. You will also note that the card has a number on it, and that is the number that you have to get to get in line. Now you say, I'm listed as number 6, but I really want to sit with my friend and she's number 48. Can I do that? Answer, no, you can't. Why? Because you're not going to coincide with the program. So all of your names are in alphabetical order in the program. They will be announced in that order. So you will go and stand in line in numerical order that corresponds to the alphabetical order of your class. Okay, so after check-in, then you're going to mill about. It takes a while to put the hoods on and get them right. We're going to help you with that. And then shortly before 9 a.m., the music is going to begin, and the line, friends, waits for nobody. All the JD students are going to process in one line. The LLM students are going to process in another line. Some members of the faculty will join you, and then that's it. This is the formal procession begins. So we mentioned earlier about being on time. What happens if you're late? Remember this guy? Don't be him. You must be there at 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Please make arrangements because we just can't fold you in. The time waits literally for nobody. Now, what can you expect during the ceremony? Well, the first part, it was really dedicated to kind of the whole law school as well as LLM conferring of degrees. So you're going to hear opening remarks from our incredible dean. You're then going to hear a commencement address by this year's speaker. And then there'll be awards given for LLM student awards. And then you will hear the LLM speaker who will address the class. And then after that, then there's the conferring of the degrees. Now, how are you going to actually get your degree? What are you going to bring? Everybody, your name card. That's the most important thing you have. Notice it's bolded in red because it's so important. So the seating marshals are going to usher you to the line, and then you will walk towards the stage, bring in your name card, and you'll wait there and eventually get to the top step. You'll give your name card to the speaker. The speaker will announce your name, then you'll go over, shake hands with your director, and then shake hands and get a picture taken with the dean, and then you'll proceed off the stage. Once you're off the stage, some of our colleagues will be giving you a red folder. Now, what's in the red folder? Absolutely nothing, but it looks awesome in pictures. So it's a beautiful memento of your ceremony. Now, we used to put degrees in there, but we stopped doing so. One, if any student got out of alphabetical order, it was a disaster. But also, most of our students are traveling on airplanes to get here, and these degrees don't fit comfortably in a suitcase. We've also had years where it's rained, and so these red folders bleed onto the degrees. So to protect the integrity of the degrees, they will be mailed to you. You've already given us your permanent mailing address or the place where you'll be to get your degree sent to, and so you'll receive that in the mail, and it will be perfect. But we give you this beautiful red folder so you can take awesome pictures. All right, second part of the program begins after your degrees are conferred. You must stay and participate through this part. It's an incredibly important part of the program. It shows respect to everybody. And it's also typically quite interesting to see the JD students celebrated in the way that they sat respectfully to celebrate you. So the JD awards come next, the JD student address, and then the JD students get their degrees. We'll then have closing remarks from the dean and the recessional out of the ceremony. That concludes the ceremony. Now, I hate to have to mention this, but I must, because we have had bad behavior in a year prior, and it was terrible. It was terrible because, one, folks, many of you want letters of recommendation. Your entire faculty is on the stage, and we could literally see everything from the stage. And so students must stay. I know sometimes the reading of the JD names can get long. It can. That's life. They listened respectfully to you. You must stay and listen respectfully to them. That means no cell phone use. LLM students are required to just remain seated through the entirety of the JD program. Do not leave early or slip out once your degree has been confirmed. It is the height of disrespect. It just cannot happen. And don't stand, take photos, or move around during the proceedings. You are supposed to and are required to sit respectfully in your seats until all the JD degrees have been confirmed. Now, this is so important because this is a reflection of who you are and what this program stands for. You've earned the right to walk across that stage. Now, please honor the occasion, your community, with the same dedication you brought to your studies and the same respect the JD students brought to you. So note on decorum. I know you guys will make us proud, but please, it's worth mentioning. All right, now what happens after this ceremony? Let's celebrate. It's amazing. What you accomplished is incredible. And we look forward to celebrating with you. There'll be a reception on the softball field across from the track and tennis center. Where is it? Friends, you're literally going to follow the crowd. So will your friends and family. They're also invited. The university provides very light snacks and beverages, and very light, I mean very light. You're going to be hungry, and we look forward to you celebrating with your families and friends after the program. Now, some of you may have elected to attend the all-university commencement. It's not necessary. Most students feel like they've had enough commencing after the JD ceremony, but if you want to, that's in the afternoon, and details are found on the website of the main university page for commencement. Speaking of pages for commencement, BU Law has an amazing commencement information page. If you have additional questions, you can, of course, always reach out to us in your programs, but you can also go directly to the BU Law commencement page. So what are the key takeaways from this? a few. Let us please remember to one, be on time. You don't want to miss this. Please don't bring extra stuff. It could get thrown away if it's left, and the regalia looks beautiful. Let it shine. Don't bring lots of bags and purses. You can't bring them in. This is a marathon. The graduation is beautiful, but it also could be a little bit long. It's going to be probably between 2.5 hours to 3 hours typically. So all are watching. Stay seated, be attentive and respectful throughout the ceremony. Please remember to bring your card through the stage and savor this day. Friends, you worked so incredibly hard. You earned this day. We can't wait to celebrate with you. So congratulations to this exceptional class. It was such an honor and a privilege to walk part of this journey with you. And please know that after Sunday, once commencement is in the rearview mirror, you will always have a home here in Boston. Please stay in touch. We can't wait to celebrate all that you've accomplished this weekend.